Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm sure you heard the news and that's why you're here. To use a corny pun, the genie is out of the bottle. So, what's the deal with this genie? Yeah.
I see what you
You
did
see what
there.
I did there? The genie is out of the bottle. and, and this is not going to be a genie that will grant you all your wishes. So, let's just make this clear
Well,
from
depending on which point of view you look at it.
depending how much the genie likes you.
No, but I think it grants Disney wishes.
It does. It grants. Yeah. It grants the Disney CEO wishes. Yeah. So let's see. Let's just take a look at this, you guys, because there are so many news. Me and Mike have been watching some videos, some vloggers, and you see that a lot of vloggers that started their video are still trying to wrap their mind around it, not really sure what they want to say, or we get the feeling that they don't really understand it yet themselves. We always love Mickey views. Braden is such a wonderful guy in doing breaking most of the Disney news into small portions that anyone can understand, and he's usually right. So a shout out to Mickey Views, love that. So let's just start at the Disney website itself, see what they say here. As you can see here on the background, the Disney Genie service is added on their website. Let's just click on that, see what they say. Just get their first introduction to Genie Plus. They give you a beautiful, nice, wholesome little video to reel you in. The Disney Genie services to reimagine the guest experience of Walt Disney World Resort. So they're saying here we're almost ready to let Disney Genie out of the lamp. Oh, he's not out of the lamp yet. Coming this fall to Walt Disney World Resort, Disney Genie is a complimentary and convenient new digital service designed to create your best Disney day. We've been listening to your feedback. I don't know what feedback they've been listening to, but I don't
Well,
think anyone said, let us pay more money.
no, but it has to be said, right? That we were there a trip 2 years ago where we had fast passes and needed to wait an hour to get into a ride in the fast pass
Yeah.
lane. So it is very, very clear that something needs to happen there.
Sure. True.
So
Me and Mike we had the fast pass and we were standing at what is it
the Buzz
the
Lightyear,
Buzz Lightyear.
yeah,
And literally, you guys, I don't know if you've seen that video. The line was crazy, and it got to the point where you actually need a fast pass for a fast pass, if you know what I mean. It was that bad.
yeah.
So
You
yes,
know
something had to change.
when Disney allowing all these affiliate hotels to fill up the fast pass spots, um, that is an additional load. And we were annual pass members, but we did not have a reservation on property. So that meant that we could not plan 6 months in advance, but only 3 months in advance. And there was just nothing left anymore.
Yeah,
So,
3 months in advance was bad. It means you were looking at an empty barrel. There were no fish there left. So can you imagine what happens on the day itself? It's impossible. So yes, something had to change, and to make things better, to give you more convenient in this time, in this day and age, means yes, money. You will have to pay a
it
little
is,
extra to get more convenience.
yeah, I have to say it's very complicated matter, because of course nobody wants to wait, and nobody wants to pay, but everyone wants to get in fast. So that is a complicated matter because
Yeah.
whatever you do, it won't be good enough. But then again, it looking at what's on the table now, yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. We think that what Disney's trying to do is create a threshold, to
Yeah,
just there has to be some sort of a threshold
yeah,
that will discourage some to come to the park or do all the rides, and then encourage others,
yeah,
the ones that can, afford
yeah.
to
That
pay.
can afford it.
So
Yeah,
so it's this threshold that will actually make the difference for Disney. Maybe not so well, also for the guests, because it means if you can get over that threshold, it means that you probably have a little bit more that you can pay, and it means you get more out of your day at Disney. It just sucks that this has to be the way, but you know, guys, just to be the advocate of the devil, like we say here in Holland, I don't see it any other way.
No,
If
me neither.
what they can do is something that I've been saying in the beginning, but it's a little bit naive, is bring the capacity to even a lower amount. But that means that the park will have to how do you say that? It means that the park will be running, but then for less money. So it would be good for us if they will keep the capacity, the max capacity of the park to a lower point. It means less people in the park. We will be enjoying that, all of us. But then it means the whole park will need as much people that need to be paid. But then Disney won't be making as much money because there will be less guests in the park. So no matter how you look at this point, I don't think. Yes, it sucks, and some people say
Of course, yeah.
some
I think it sucks too.
it sucks, and some people say we hate it that Disney keeps finding way to give us less for more money. But I think it just, this is the new day, this is the new time, you guys. I don't know how else they can achieve that.
Neither. No,
So-
I wouldn't know.
So yes, we're there with you. We're there with you. It sucks. We hate it. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel okay. It doesn't feel. How do you say that? It feels like it's getting cheap, and Disney wants to suck you dry when you get into the park. But at the same time, the reality is we don't see how they can make it still a magical place on Earth without having to make some changes. And changes usually mean not everything will be to your liking. So anyway, so let's just look at what they're telling us about the genie, because what Disney is saying and what others are now saying are sometimes not the same story. Not everyone is as positive about this one as Disney. So when you look at their website, this is what they tell you. So this is the deal, just to break it down for you so that you will be able to follow. From what we managed to gather, what we managed to understand is that, so now when you have to go to the park, first you have to pay the ticket, then do the reservation in advance for that day. When you're there, you get the Disney Genie, which is more like a personal assistant to help you, create your itinerary, create your plan for that day. And then throughout the day, as things change, because rides can go down, the weather, that, this Disney Genie keeps updating your itinerary as it goes throughout the day. I'm not really sure if the Disney Genie, this is the one that you do not have to pay for. I'm not sure if this one comes also with some sort of what used to be Fast Pass.
No,
No, it
no,
does.
it doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay.
It just gives you suggestions of where to go because of low crowds at a specific ride.
Okay. So Disney Genie is basically the Disney Experience app. That's
Yeah.
at this point. This is how I look at it.
Yeah.
Disney Genie. We're not talking about the Disney Genie Plus. We'll get to that in a minute. But the Disney Genie is nothing more than what your Disney Experience app already can do for you. Only now the difference is this: they say they expanded the services because now you can have a chat with a robot, so you get your answers faster, and you can actually have the Disney Genie robot behind the screen come up with a plan for that day for you. You do that by inserting your preferences, even if you don't know what you want to do. But like they say in their video, you like princesses, you like this, you like that. Well, insert that as preferences, and then the Disney Genie will throw it in a mix and come up with suggestions for you.
Yeah, so that is good for first-time visitors or one-time visitors. So they are not overwhelmed with all the options. So
Yes.
they just say, well, I like this and I like that, and then the genie does the rest.
Exactly. So at this point, you go to the park, you pay the ticket, you do the reservations, you go to the park. With your admission comes the Disney Genie. So when you hear Disney Genie, don't get excited because they're not giving you nothing. They're just giving you what the Disney experience does, only in a little bit expanded version. So you're not getting anything. The getting anything part starts where you have to pay, and it starts by the Disney Genie Plus. So only when the plus is added in the mix, you know that you're getting something. So, and what is the Disney Genie Plus? Disney Genie Plus is what basically used to be the Fast Passes. Available for purchases, they say here, for the price of $15 per day, per ticket at Walt Disney World Resort, and $20 per day per ticket at Disneyland Resort. With this, you can choose the next available time to arrive at a variety of attractions and experiences using the Lightning Lane entrance. So what used to be the Fast Pass lane is now called the Lightning Lane entrance. You can make one selection at a time throughout the day, from classics like Haunted Dimension to thrill rides like Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and newer favorites like Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and they say here, attractions subject to limited availability. See, and this limited availability, this is their way of telling you. And if you want to be sure that if you want to get on some ride and you want to be sure to get on it, then comes the second paid option, which is the individual attraction selections, as they call it. This is how it's called. The individual attraction selections. This means that you now, on top of Disney Plus, yeah, you can say, I do not want to risk it. I don't know. I do not want to pay money and not knowing that for those three wishes, for those three attractions that I get for that day, the max is, I think at this point, 3 fast passes that you get for the price of $15 at Disney World, $20 at Disneyland. That is, of course, depending on what is available at that point. That's what they tell you. So when you pay $15 in Disney World or $20 at Disneyland, they only say, yes, you will eventually be able to get on one of these premium rides, but only at what is possible. They cannot guarantee you that you will get on Haunted Mansion or Millennium Falcon. But the guarantee that you can get that guarantee, but then you have to pay on top of the Disney Plus, you have to pay still a little more. And that's per ride. And that's what they call the individual attraction selections. So let's say you don't want to take any risks to miss out on the Millennium Falcon. You can just go to the Millennium Falcon with your ticket admission and the extra guarantee that you paid for, so that
park entrance.
So you pay park entrance.
You pay Disney Plus.
You pay Disney Genie Plus, and on top of that, you pay individual attraction selections. So it's like you're layering. That's what it is. You're gonna be layering. All of us gotta be layering. When you get layering, layer on layer on layer. The more you pay, the higher your layer is, the more you can look down on everyone else. This is real what it comes down to. The higher you build your tower, the more you can look down on everyone. And you can just say, look at me here, high and dry. And the highest person means will be able to do whatever you like. Meaning, whatever you like, a max of 2 attractions. That's what they say. I'm saying it's like a fast pass, 3 attractions a day. But at this point, what we keep hearing is that even if you pay, you can do max 2 attractions. Unless you're going to go paying for each attraction the extra money on top of Disney Genie Plus. That's, I think, at this point, the only way to guarantee that you will be on every ride. So, to have the guarantee that you can do every ride, it means you will have to pay double. That's what not double the ticket. I mean, you have to pay 2 options, the Disney Genie and the individual attraction selections. That's what Disney says. Lightning Lane selections will be made on the same day of your visit, so you cannot book them in advance. You have to be on the same day there at the park and make them. It's the same day that you're going to the park. That is the Lightning Lane. So that is the Genie Plus. Selection will be made on the same day of your visit and can be used across multiple theme parks. Great for those who love the park hopper option. Yes, but to have the park hopper option, it means you will have to pay for the park hopper option. So, yes, so this Genie Plus can be used throughout all the 4 parks. But it means also you will have to pay for the park hopper option to be able to hop from one park to another. So this is what Disney's saying. Every move costs money. You want to go to the right? Pay. Go to the left? Pay. Or you can only pay for the park admission and go sit somewhere and enjoy your popcorn and watch others enjoying rides. That is what Disney is telling you. So in that regard, Disney is giving you an option. You can sit on a bench if you can find one, enjoy your popcorn. That is one option, and watch others do the ride. Or you can participate in doing the rides also, but then you will be paying. You will be paying the Disney Genie Plus. You will be paying the extra fee per attraction, and if you want to hop, you will have to be paying for the park hopper. So these are your options. Pay the park admission, pay for Genie Plus, pay for what we call the individual attraction selections, and pay for the park hoppers. Only then you will have all the freedom. While the Fast Pass, this is Disney again from their website, while the Fast Pass, Fast Pass Plus, and Disney Max Pass services will be retired, we're incredibly excited about the flexibility and the choices Disney Genie services provides. Yes, but they're all paid choices. All paid choices. So this is what Disney themselves are saying. But let's go to someone else. For example, the DisneyFoodblog.com. This is what they say about the Genie Plus. The Genie Plus will be the new offering in Disney World and Disneyland that lets guests skip the standby line and go straight into Lightning Lane, formerly known as Fast Pass Queue, to access attractions. It's the next generation of Max Pass as it is a paid offering. But how is it different from Max Pass? Let's take a look. Let's start with the cost. Max Pass was paid offering at Disneyland at cost of $20 per ticket per day for the use of the services. The price for the Disneyland version of Disney Genie Plus remains $20. So nothing changes at Disneyland. Okay. So there had been no price increase in the shift to the new service at Disneyland. As note, the Disney World version will run guests $15 per ticket per day as a replacement for the free FastPass services. So the Genie Plus will replace the Max Pass in Disneyland for $20, and the Genie Plus will replace the Fast Passes at Disney World for $15. Our biggest difference is how Genie Plus is used versus the way Max Pass was used. Max Pass allowed guests to get Fast Passes digitally every 90 minutes, but paper Fast Pass were available at rides kiosk every 2 hours. So the big perk here was that you could get more Fast Passes than a guest without Max Pass, and you could get them faster. Now, Disney Genie Plus has massively changed this. Fast Passes have been discontinued completely, so there are no paper Fast Passes available in the park, and you cannot get digital Fast Passes. The only way to access the Lightning Lane, like a Fast Pass queue, is to purchase Disney Plus or one of the individual Lightning Lane attractions for additional fee. So what the Disney Food blog is saying, you don't layer. It's not Disney Genie Plus and then the fee per attraction on top of that. They're saying you can either pay for the Genie Plus, you get about, I think, 2 attractions, and then you're luck to see what these 2 attractions will eventually be, or you do not have to take that risk and you can just go straight to the attractions you want to do and then pay per attraction, so you can skip the Genie Plus in a way. So I would say, let's say if you go to Magic Kingdom and you want to choose between Haunted Mansion, Pirates, you want to do them both. If you want to do them both, then I would go for the Genie Plus. But if you know that you don't care that much about both of them, but you have to do the Haunted Mansion, in that case, as a way to save a little bit of money, but not really though in comparison, but as a way to save a little bit of money, you can just pay only for the Haunted Mansion. In that case, you do not pay for the Genie Plus, you just pay per attraction, you do the per attraction thing. But you guys, that's actually expensive in comparison, because the Genie Plus can give you up to I think 3 attractions. Mike, was it up to 3 or 2?
2.
2. Okay.
They say 1 or 2. So that's
One or two
basically-
at a time. They
yeah,
say at a time. So is that at a time like 3 past passes? When you finish them, you can try again?
no,
They don't know. It's ambiguous a little bit.
it's the same as paying per ride, which is limited to 2 rides per day.
Okay.
So
So is it cheaper? I don't know. It depends on how much it will be to pay per attraction. Because there is Disney doesn't give any clarification on that yet, but the rumors are that you will be paying between $5 and $40.
yeah, that's the same as Disneyland Paris.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's
Crazy
crazy.
prices.
Yeah, it's crazy prices.
Because it's on top
Yeah.
of the admission as well.
Yes,
So
true.
that is just, why are you paying admission then?
It's crazy. So this is what you say that what we've seen in apps, what you call in-app purchase.
In-app purchase.
So you pay for your app, but then every time you want to do a little bit more in that app, you have to pay for it. So it's like clickbait. It's like clickbait. Come to the most magical place on earth, but then when you get inside, it's pay. Just pay. Yeah. So what are the prices per attractions? Additional prices per attractions. The guarantee that we just talked about, it's not clear yet. But like I said, rumors say between $5 and $40. So if it's an
I
attraction,
know what's going to be $40.
yes. I think everyone knows what's going to be $40. So yeah. So the $5 would be probably the carousel behind the castle.
For the teacups.
Or the teacups, yes, something like that.
Dumbo.
Or Dumbo, yeah. Or the genie carpet. Although the genie carpet sometimes can get really crowded. So,
I think Peter Pan will be 40.
yeah.
I think Rise of the Resistance will be 40.
So it means basically all the rides that you couldn't do because you could never get to them because of the humongous, you will still not be able to do because of the price. So nothing changes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Other perks. Finally, we can take a look at the other perks included in Disney Genie Plus. Max Pass included. Why do they keep talking about Max Pass? That one is retired now. Disney Photo Pass downloads for the park day. So it means, and the Disney Genie Plus will as well. However, Disney Genie new audio experiences that feature Imagineers and special guests to learn fun facts about their attractions and the parks. How?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
If
is that
it's
something?
if it's in the style of the Disney Plus documentary.
Yeah, we didn't like
no,
that.
Thank you.
We didn't like that. Yeah. So overall, then they give you a summary. Paper fast passes will no longer be available to guests. Genie Plus will be the only option to skip the standby line for participating attractions. Genie Plus gives access to more than 15 rides, but that figure may be fewer than Max Pass, which had 22 rides. Genie Plus will not include some high-demand attractions. Look at this, you guys. This is it. This is what we call in Holland nicely. Now comes the monkey out of the sleeve. Yeah, this is where they're gonna do their tricks.
The camel's nose.
The camel's nose. Yeah, the camel's nose is in the tent, as we've learned from our American neighbor downstairs. So, Disney Genie Plus will not include some high-demand attractions. Yeah. Unlike what Disney say on their website, they're referring to the Star Wars attractions, but it's actually other people say that might not be completely true. Because if Disney will include their premium attractions in the Disney Genie Plus, then who's going to pay per ride?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do the options pay per ride.
No.
So, no.
So the number of spots per day will be limited.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And that's what Disney puts between quote, end quote, what I just showed you, depending on the availability of the attractions. Disney is smart. You cannot outsmart Disney. So again, Disney Genie Plus will not include some high-demand attractions that Max Pass, for example, in Disneyland did, like Radiator Springs Racers. Instead, this is in Disneyland, for the people that don't know, Radiator Springs, Disneyland. Instead, these attractions will require an additional fee for Lightning Lane access. So yes, you guys, we have to layer. This is crazy. So you have to layer. So for those premium attractions, You have to get your park admissions, you get the free Genie, then you have to pay the Genie Plus, and on top of that, you have to pay the extra fee per attraction thing to get on the premium attractions. So if you want the best attractions in each park, you will have to do the layering. Yeah? Pay until you reach that attraction. It's like paying toll on a highway. Okay, what else? Who is this? Let's say who this is. This is wdwmagic.com. Yeah, it's the wdwmagic.com that mentions the possible rate for the pay per attraction fee. And they say, we understand from various sources that Disney will be asking between $4 and $24 per person per ride, depending on the category of attraction. Most attractions that were previously part of the Fast Pass Plus will be included in the flat rate Genie Plus. But top tier attractions and new attractions like Star Wars Rise of the Resistance and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will require an individual purchase for Lightning Lane access. So it means the best attractions, the Disney Genie Plus, won't be enough, even though you will be paying extra. So Disney's saying your money that you're paying extra is still not enough to make it to this ride. More. Give us more. Just open your wallet and just empty it right there.
More.
So when you scan your Magic Band, give them everything you have, including your jewelry and silverware, and then it probably will be enough for you to get on every ride. Anyway, you guys, this is it. This is the summary. We hope this will help you to get a little bit more understanding of this whole Genie thing. Yeah? So the Genie will come out of the bottle to grant your wishes, but you better have a full wallet, because this Genie is not doing it for free. This Genie won't be saying, your wish is my command. He will be saying, listen, your wish has a price. So this is it, you guys. From me and Mike, big hug, and see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.